Dbms Important Questions Part 2 SQL. So this is a continuation of question number 8, which was already discussed. So where we have seen the concept of joins concept, and there we have spoke about the inner join, and in this video lecture we'll be looking into the next part of the question, that is outer join concept. So there we have seen what is meant by join and what is a main condition for a join to be applied between the tables. And there we have taken one example which consists of two tables, that is table 1 and table 2. Table 1's name is student, the second table is city. So for this example we have applied the concept of inner join, and to recall all the concepts, so I highly recommend you to look into my previous video where the link is provided in the I button, where the concept of joins was explained in a very detailed manner along with the inner join concept. So let's directly move on to the concept of outer join now. So if you remember, the inner join was about getting the data which is common between both the tables. But here I'll be looking into the concept of outer join, where the output is focused upon the outside data. So not the common data, the data which is present outside. So here what I am going to do is, the outer join is being divided into three types. The first one is the left join, right join, the next one is full joint. So you will definitely enjoy this concept with the example. So please focus a little bit over here. So how it goes is, first the left join concept in the outer join. So name itself says the left join. So what is it going to return? So observe the Venn diagram over here. So it is going to give me the output which is present outside the table 2, that means which is uncommon for the table 2. At the same time it is also give me the data which is common for both the tables, that is table 1 and 2. So what is this inner join going to give me? It is going to give the output which is present in the complete table number 1, plus it is going to give the common data between table 1 and 2. So this will be little more clear if we go into the example. Okay, so now the Sql Left Join returns all the rows from the left table even if there are no matches in the right table. So here the line says even if there are no matches in the right table, it is going to give all the data in the left table. So how is it going to work? Very simple. If there are no matches available in the table, so what is that? It's going to fill the null values over there. So I'll not prolong this much. Let's go to the example directly, understand the concept there, and let's come back over here. So here I have two tables, the same. For your convenience, I have put both the tables in the same slide. Okay, left join. So we are going to apply left join over here. So once you understand this concept, the remaining joins will become easier. So first one is student and the second table is city. Okay, now I am applying the left join concept. So what output I get in the left join? Please recall, the first one is I am going to get the complete left table, that is table number 1, and second I am going to get the common data from table 1 and 2. Okay, so let's see how the output goes on. So this is the output of the left join between student and city. So what is that I am going to do? First SID 1, CID 101 and RAM. So and be very clear, CID is a common attribute between both the tables, so I can easily apply the concept of join. So this was explained in the previous video lecture. Okay, so 1 101 RAM. So first what we have to do, we have to totally copy this one in the output table. So what I have to do, first add all the attribute SID, CID, SNAME from table 1, CID and CNAME from table 2, and keep your output table ready. And now add the values inside it. So what is the first values I have to add? First add all the values of the left table, that is table number 1. 101 RAM, 2 101 Shyam, 3 102 Sita. So this complete data has been copied along with the null value for null Geeta. Okay, so the complete table has been copied now up to this part. Now what should I put on the right hand side is a question. What you have to do, add the relevant data 101. For 101 the value is Pune because this data available in the right hand side as well. Next 101 again, so the value is Pune. Okay, again for 102, so just add 102, the value is Mumbai according to the second table. Now coming to your null, for null Gita, is there any null value present in the right side? No, there is no null data available obviously. So what should I do? There is no matching records found, so I'll be placing null in place of CID and CNAME for the respective value for null Gita. Now, is there anything to write for 103 Chennai? That is the question. Is there anything to write? No, because 103 Chennai belongs to the right part of the table. Isn't it? Right table. So according to the left join, you have to only copy the left table, not the right data. So first copy the left table data and then add up the content according to the matchings found in the first and second table. If there are no matchings found, just add null over here. So hope the concept is clear. So apply the same logic to the remaining joins also. So what is the next join over here? So before that, let's move on to the previous slides and analyze the concept over there. So if you don't find any matching, put the null value. So let's move on to the syntax. So how is the syntax going on? Syntax, the same syntax like how you have seen in the previous thing. What is that? The inner join. Select table 1, column 1, table 2, column 2 from table 1. So what is that table from clause carries? From clause carries the first table name and the left join carries the second table name for which the join is applied, and then use on mention the common field data. So this concept was very in detail explained in the previous video lecture. The link is provided over here. You please watch it and try to understand. So now if I apply the concept for the question of the same one. So what you have seen for applying the left join for the same example, use select star for selecting all the records as the output. That's why you can see in this example I can find all the records. Okay. Next, from what is the first table name? City and left join. And what is the second table name? First table name student and second table name city, which I have put in left join, and use on and mention the foreign key condition saying student.cid is equal to city.cid. Now let's move on. What is the next join I have said in the outer join? The next join is the right join. So as similar to your left, right also follows the same methodology. What is that? It first carries all the content from the right table, and if there are no matches found for the right table to the left one, just put null values over there. Okay, so this means that if on clause matches the records in the left table, the join will still return a row in the result, but with the null in each column of the left table, it will return the result but with the null value. Let's try to apply the same concept over the same example. So how it goes, the syntax remains same if you observe. Only thing is you are replacing the name of the join over here by the right join. Previously it was inner join which was replaced by left join, and now it's been written as the right join. Okay, now you see. Let's go for the example directly. Select star, that means write all the attributes in the table because it is referring to stuff. From, mention the name of the student, is table student, right join, and second table city, on, mention the condition. So let's try to observe how it works. So you see, here if you observe, first what I do is I'll just copy paste all the data available in the right table as it is. Okay. Next, what should I do? I have to look for the matching data. For 101 CID, the SID is 1 and RAM. And again for 101 CID, there's one more data that is SID to 101 Shyam. And next is 102 CID, there's one record found in the first table that is 3102 Sita and whose city is Mumbai. And next for 103 CID, check is there any data available? For 103 CID, no, there is no data available over here. So obviously what I am going to do is for 103 Chennai, I am going to put null over there. This is how the right join works. Okay. Next, let's move on to the full join. So what is this full join going to do? It is going to combine both the left and right outer joins. So if you observe the Venn diagram, the complete Venn diagram has been shaded because we are going to get the thorough output of table 1 and table 2. And the syntax I already said, it's always same for all the joins. If you learn the syntax of one join, apply the same over to the all other joins. Okay. So just replace the name. So what did I do here? I've just copy pasted the syntax and just replace the join name with the full join. So now coming to the example, select a star from student. So I'm going to join student with the city using full join on the condition saying student dot cid is equal to city dot cid. So let's move on to the example how the output goes on. So if I speak about full join, it was already discussed. It is going to combine right and left table data. So let's see whether that is happening or not. Yes. 102 RAM, 102. This complete data has been copy pasted first. Yes, it is done. Now what should I do on the left hand side for the respective data? Just look for the matching 101. If there is any match, write Pune. Again, if there is any match 101, write Pune. If there is any match for 102, yes, it's there, Mumbai, according to the second table. And then for null, is there any matching in the second table? No, that's why what did I do? I just put null there and come the other way as well. So is there any match for 103? Yes, because you have to copy the table data of right hand side also, isn't it? So what I do, I've just copied 103 Chennai as well because all the other data is already copied, and then I'm going to check for the matching 103 record in the first table. No matching, so that's why I'm putting null. In simple, I can say I've just combined the data of left join and right join, and this is going to be the output of the full join. Okay, so only thing is if you are having left join, copy the data of left join and look for the combinations or matching records in the right side. And if it is right join, copy paste the right data, right table data and look for the combinations on the left side. And if it is full join, just combine the output of left join and the right join. So simple it is. Hope you have enjoyed the concept, isn't it? So I wish you take a pen and paper and try to follow the concept or try to implement by yourself using each join. The thing is, learn the syntax once and just replace that one with the respective join names, and remaining all things go on in the same way. Hope the logic is clear. So thank you very much. For the concept of joins, you try to combine the data of both the first video and second video. First explain the concept of joins and take each join and explain with this one single example along with the syntax and the output of each join. Thank you very much.